What's up, guys? Darkvisor here again, and today I finally got a chance to review the indie psychological game Shift 87. And I say psychological game because it was billed as a horror game, but I saw it more psychological because it had remnants of PT. But I'll get into that. I'll get into that. The game revolves around you starting a shift, working for a company, and your job is to venture around their locations and your job setting and report anything amiss in your surroundings. You know, you will work in three different areas consisting of an office setting, a warehouse, and finally a gas station. I don't think there's any correlation between anything in these areas. Like, there's no. I looked around. There's no hidden lore that I could find in these areas. There's nothing here besides just working the job. You know, I looked around at the flyers and stuff like that. I didn't really see anything connecting each area to these. Like I said, you go to the warehouse, then you go to the gas station. It's, they're just there. As you explore these areas, though, they will change. Small things will change. This can range from, like, in the first area, there's an office setting, and there's a picture on the wall on the left and the right. So your first run through, and it says, memorize this area. Okay, I see these two pictures. As you go through the second loop, and the way you do this, you just go through. In the office setting, it's an elevator. In the warehouse, it's a random door. And the gas station is a door again. You just go through it, and it loops. Kind of like PT again. Kind of like PT, how it looped you like in the same area, but small things will change. So those pictures on the wall, say the second loop, they can be upside down. On another loop, the walls themselves could be slowly moving away from you. There was one time when I actually streamed this game where I was trying to find out what was going on, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I looked up, and you saw the ceiling, the roof of the warehouse slowly descending. It never came all the way down, but you notice it slowly descending. And it's like, oh, okay, that's what it is. You report it, and you go to the loop. So when you find whatever is going wrong or has changed, you report that. You hold R down. You'll pull your little walkie-talkie remote anomaly box, and you report it. And then once you find that thing that's wrong, you do one report per run. You go to the next loop. And like I said, sometimes it's really hard to find what's going on. Sometimes it can be the slightest thing of, like, oh, the color of this wall's different. And like I said, sometimes it's super noticeable, like the ceiling coming down. The areas themselves aren't very big. They're very short. They are very short. So memorizing the settings isn't too hard. And they will remain the same length on each playthrough. So that doesn't change. So like I said, the office setting, you literally go down a short hallway to the main desk. You take a right. The elevator's right there. You go down a short hallway. Same thing for the warehouse. It's built like that. You go straight, take a right, go to the door, it resets. Gas station, you literally just walk straight into the gas station and then go to the door. Each area is super short. I mean, it's a very short game, but it kind of gives you an easier time to figure out what's going wrong. So like I said, the levels and settings, they don't take too long to finish. Like I said, once you learn the ropes of the games, after 5 to 6 reports for each area. So, like, say if you report 5 to 6 things in the office setting, it will change to the next. The world will shift, and the next time you go through the loop, everything will be like in the air, spaced out. Basically like the world's destroyed, kinda. You go to the next area, and it starts in the warehouse. Same thing for the gas station. Once you beat everything in the warehouse, everything will be in the air. You go to the gas station. So you get the loop. You get the loop of it. After you finish it, you come to the end of the game. They'll tell you basically, hey, good job. We'll see you next time, and that's it. So once you finish the gas station, there's no stage after this. You go to the portal, and then you wake up in this little, I guess you could say, operating table, and it's just like, you did a good job, buddy. See you next time. The game ends right there, and it tells you how many things you found on that run. And then you can start to think a game again. And each playthrough can be finished in about 20 minutes once you learn the ropes. Like, seriously, I ran through it again just recently here, and I finished it in about 20 minutes. It doesn't take long once you learn how to do it. And the challenge isn't it's not very challenging once you figure out what to look for. Okay, that light right there is flickering. That fire hydrant is gray instead of red. You know, and sometimes there will be, I want to say, creatures or monsters, but you can't die in this game. They don't do anything besides just kind of shock you. You know, on one playthrough, I had a ghost-like character you find in the warehouse, and from that point on, it's her you see, and all she does is just stand there usually. And sometimes she will move, but like she'll move back and forth, like towards you, but you can't die. You know, it's meant to kind of just give you a short spook, but nothing just like there's no fear of death in this game. Same thing like another playthrough. There was a black tentacle creature that I saw in the warehouse. You know, and you usually meet the creatures when you get to the warehouse. It was a black tentacle creature, and it slowly moved towards me. You know, and then I found him again at the gas station, and eventually he actually got in my face, and you know, and I just kind of stood there for a few seconds, like, oh, he's not actually doing anything to me. So you can't actually die; they just kind of are meant to scare you and freak you out, you know. But once you get used to, like I said, get used to it, it's not like PT, where, you know, that's what I was hoping for. What this game was going to be more of. I was hoping it was going to be more akin to, and if you don't know what PT is, that means playable teaser from the Silent Hill game that came out several years ago. It's been a long time, and when you look at how long ago it's been, it blows my mind. Time passes that fast. But unlike it, making me want to hide in the corner, you know, because that game, as short as it was, I've never been as scared to play a game as that in my life. Like, I had to finish the game looking at the ground. I was so freaked out by the ghost, you know, and everything like that, and everything the game was doing to me. I was so freaked out, you know, because you had to talk into the mic, you had to scream. It was insane. And I really hate that game never got finished. I really wish we could have got that game. But anyway, this isn't about that game. This is about Shift 87. You know, so instead of making me want to hide, you know, this game made me, like, instead of like less freaked out, this game had me more trying to find out what was wrong in the world as fast as I could. Not because I was like freaked out or anything or scared, but because I just really like used to like I Spy game books back in the day. So I'm sitting here saying, okay, what's wrong in this stage? And you're looking around up and down. Oh, okay, there's a ghost in the corner. Okay, whatever. Oh, that, you know, that barrel is now, instead of one barrel by the gas station door, it's now a stack of like 5 of them. Okay, that's obvious. Thank you. Report. Here you go, boss. I'm good. Next loot. Basically like that. You know, again, once you get your first little spook, because like I said, the ghost spooked me the first time. You turn around, she's just sitting there looking at you in the face. And it's like, oh, okay, that spooked me. But then the spooks literally, it just drops. It goes from like a 8 to 0 and like being freaked out. You know, you're just used to it. It's not like, again, it's not really scary too much. The game currently sells for $5. So if you really like those old spy books, I Spy books, or what's out of place type games, you should enjoy this for that price. You know, again, it's super short. So if you get this, just know every run you'll beat it in about 20 minutes. You know, so it's literally, you sit down, I'm gonna play this for a few, oh, I'm done? Okay, you know. And again, I don't even know they make I Spy books anymore. You guys, some of you younger people may not even know what I Spy books are. They were basically like a, how do you say? I'll try to find a picture and I'll put it in this review. They were books back in the day where they were great books. Like, I love how they would abstract the environment and stuff like that. I love how they changed, like they would have like, say, a kid's bedroom, and it would be the kids like Lego sets or like brick or what are those things, not Legos, but like just say toys and like wood building blocks, and they would make like these amazing scenes out of them, you know, kind of like the Halo. If you haven't seen the trailer, the Halo 3 Believe trailer, kind of like that. They make these great looking dioramas in these different environments, you know. And what they would do is like, okay, there is a soldier in a green shirt somewhere on this picture, find it, you know. And it would do that for every book, so you have to find that specific thing. They would give you a small hint, but the picture would be so good you have to find it, you know. But it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, you know. It's like, okay, what's out of place here? Oh, okay. You know, like I said, I've had years playing these types of games. So I Spy games, I like them because I've played them forever. I know how they kind of work. But for anybody else wanting to play this game, I'd say, I mean, it's already pretty cheap at $5. you know. But if you're looking for a horror game, this one, like again, after your first scare, unless you're just super jittery, there's not much here. There's not much to really expect with this game. It's not just that scary. Seriously, you know. So anybody else looking for a good scare, I would say this is not it. This is more again psychological, I Spy game to me. Again, you know, they do have like little, like I said, you can get spooked the first time, but after that, you're just kind of, oh, there's, you know, okay, hey, ghost girl, or hey, tentacle monster, or whatever, you know, pops up this time. Yeah, you're not gonna hurt me. Just stay over there and let me look, please. Just let me look, you know. But I did enjoy my first playthrough of it, but that's it, guys. Like I said, like again, my recommendation is only if you really like I Spy books or you know what's out of place type games, you know, and you don't like and you just want short burst enjoyment, I guess. I'd say go for it at $5. But again, anybody else out there, just wait for a sale. I think it's on sale right now for like $4. But even then, if you're not into those types of games, I'd say $3 is probably the most I'd pay for this otherwise. But yeah, but I mean, I enjoyed my playthrough of it because I said I enjoy those types of games, but you know, it wasn't as scary as I was hoping it was going to be. I was really hoping, like from the logo and everything, that this was going to be like a very scary game. It is not though. So, but yeah, that's it for this review, guys. You know, if again you can see my playthrough and the clips in this review. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. As always, guys, I thank you and getting back in the role again, getting these reviews out. You know, been behind with the house hunt. That's still stressful, but you know, hopefully I get the house too. That will help boost our videos because it'll give me more room to do stuff. I really want to do stuff in VR and things like that, you know, and be more. I want to use my environment more right now. I can't right now because I'm in a studio apartment, but when I get the house, hopefully that helps some in that regard. But until then, I'll talk to you guys. Be safe out there. It's almost October. We're going to have a lot of scary games to stream and stuff like that and watch movies on Discord. But until then, I'll see you guys. Be safe out there.